Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Now today guys, in this video, me and Hans are going to be rearranging a couple of our Tillandsia air plants. And we have quite a few in our collection. We have quite a lot here in our little bathroom that we have on a south facing window that's frosted, so it lets plenty of bright light through, but without being intense sunshine, because Tillandsias don't like to have too much sunshine, but they do like a nice bright position. And we've got a load in our window downstairs in our kitchen window. And the reason why we're going to do a little bit of rearranging is we've got two pieces of, two different types of Spanish moss we have in our kitchen window that were doing very well up until sort of recently, and I think they're getting a little bit too much sunshine downstairs in the kitchen. It's a south facing window, but it doesn't, we are here in Northern Ireland that is a cloudy climate even in the summer. So that's why we have our Tillandsias there. They get some sun, usually for an hour or two in the summer that comes through, but other than that they don't get all day sunshine, so they're pretty good. All of our Tillandsias, I have to say, very happy, are thriving here, so they seem happy both here and in the kitchen window. It's just the Spanish moss are not, I think they're getting a bit too much light, because I think they're a bit more of a bit more humidity again and slightly more shadier spots. So we're going to be bringing the two Spanish moss up here, putting them into the little window here on the little rail that Hans has designed here with all our Tillandsias. And then this lovely big huge Tillandsia here, we did have actually on here on a vase, and it has grown absolutely humongous. It is very happy here, and it is one of the ones that can take also a bit more bright light. And I say our kitchen, where we're always cooking and things like that, has a lot of humidity too, and also a nice coolish place as well for Tillandsia. So we're going to be moving this very big fella downstairs and moving the two Spanish moss up here into the bathroom window. And just thought we'd share this little bit of a video with you. And I am going to be making a video on how to care for air plants Tillandsias in the near future, so do stay tuned for that. And if you're watching this video in the future, then that will already be on, and I'll put that at the end of this video. But if you're watching this sort of now and putting it up, yeah, I'm going to be doing that the next few weeks. And I've made a video on how to prune the dead leaves that grow at the bottom of Tillandsias as well, so watch that. And also how to fertilise them, so put all links to them videos at the end of this video. So here we are, let's get going then guys. This is our lovely Xerographica. That is an absolute beauty, and he's growing huge. He loves this position. And we also have a couple of bromeliads as well that obviously are the Tillandsia family, or as I say, Tillandsias are all part of the bromeliad family. More Tillandsias we have here. These prefer a bit more shade, these particular types. Can't remember all the names now off the top of my head. They're all different varieties, but I have got all the names somewhere. And because of that, we have them a little bit more in the leaves of this bromeliad. And the bromeliad we also spray with rainwater too, and put rainwater in the funnel of these because they love the rainwater in the middle. This is our lovely Tillandsia Cyanea. That is one that does prefer to be potted up, and look at that, it's reblooming with two buds, which I'm very happy about, because the flowers on the Cyanea are absolutely beautiful. And as I say, this is one of the Tillandsias that likes to be a bit more kept like a bromeliad, in the sense it likes to be potted up. It can also be hung up as well, like a traditional air plant can, because it still takes the majority of its nutrients from its actual leaves. But the true sort of air plants, these ones, the more commonly seen, these ones actually completely only absorb moisture and nutrients through the trichomes that are on their actual leaves here. They do have, some of them do produce roots, as you can see here, but they only produce roots in their natural habitats to anchor onto things, because they're epiphytes, so they produce them to anchor onto their environment. So the roots they don't use at all for taking up nutrients and moisture. It's purely their leaves, and they take it through their trichomes. And with Tillandsias, what's quite remarkable is that they're very unique plants when you think of it. It's the only type of plant that can just grow in air. But like with anything, I'm going to mention more in the care video, but you do have to water them like any other plant. And we spray these usually in the summer, usually every other day, and in the winter, usually once every 3 days, with rainwater. So they're thoroughly soaked with rainwater, and that they dry also within usually 30 minutes, because if you let air plants soaking wet for too long, they can rot like any other plant. But they seem to be doing very well. This is another little piece of Spanish moss here that is thriving in our bathroom and very healthy looking. It's been flowering. As you can see, it's had little tiny flowers on it. But as I say, the ones we've got downstairs in the kitchen, we're going to put up in here because I think they might appreciate a little bit more of a shadier position than where they are now. And that's the thing with all plants, you have to sort of move them to where you think they're going to do best. These ones are thriving. Look at this one, guys. This one has produced, this is all the new pup there that's come from this. Absolutely gorgeous. And these ones here we have on driftwood that we found here at the beach in here in Northern Ireland. So very, very nice. Very happy to say they're all pretty healthy. So there we go, let's go and get this big fella. And before I go any further, Hansi, who is behind the camera, my wonderful fiancé filming, if you're not familiar with Hansi's amazing channel, Family of Cactus and Other Beauties, do go over and subscribe to him. Links will be up above. And when we're rearranging this big fella downstairs in the kitchen window, I'm going to get Hansi to do it because he's tall and he can reach the top of the window where I can't. But look at that, guys, isn't it amazing? As I say, they produce their little roots purely for anchoring, and they can be pruned back. You don't have to have these on. I like them myself. I think they're great, but isn't he? He's just a giant, isn't he, guys? So let's get going. Then we're going to start off first of all by taking this one downstairs. Now here's the big fella here, and this is our kitchen window where we have all our other Tillandsias, and they absolutely thrive, I have to say. And we have a few jotted around the place here, some in between our other plants here. They do very well. And here's our lovely big Tillandsia cacticola air plant. Absolutely amazing. This particular one actually grows on cacti in its natural habitat. Absolutely beautiful. These are the pups that have come from the main mother plant there. It's incredible. And another big fella there. And these are our two Spanish mosses. This is Tillandsia Kimberley, after my name. And this one here is more the traditional type of Spanish moss. And I just think they're getting a little bit too light because they do dry out extremely fast. They like more humidity as well. And this is why I'm going to try them upstairs. And if they don't do too well, then I can bring them back down again. But what we're going to do is take these two off, put them upstairs, and then we're going to get putting this one up like this. And the reason why it's good to actually display Tillandsia air plants this way rather than that way is because when you do thoroughly soak them, now if you soak them in rainwater, say once a week, which is also recommended, and you give it a good shake and it's dry, then you can hang it back up again. But because we spray ours regularly, as I say, every couple of days or so with rainwater, if they're like that and you spray them, the water can collect in the middle and that can encourage rot. So that's why it's always best to recommend them like that. It makes no difference to the Tillandsia whether it's that way or that way in how it grows as such, but it is better for the drainage to have it growing down like that. So there we go, and then I'm going to get Hansi to rearrange everything with putting this up. Haha, Hansi's there moving some of the plants around to make room for the big fella. Spanish moss off there. And then we're moving that one also to take upstairs. There we go.
Important that the steel wire is plastic, so because they can't stand the metal.
No.
It's very important. So you know.
Yeah, don't ever use because they especially say about copper.
Copper is worst.
It's poisonous for Tillandsia air plants, so just bear that in mind. So if you're tying them up here, either use driftwood or use proper garden wire that hasn't got copper in it, as in this case this is coated just garden wire, green garden wire. So carefully wrapping it around there.
That's it.
Yes, Han's doing a great job there.
Crispy.
Oh, look at that. Perfect. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
And here is the roots, so it's important that they roots, but the grabbers.
The grabbers, yes, where they anchor themselves in their habitats.
This is to the light.
Yeah. So I'll go back here.
Because the top wants the light. It is possible.
Uh-huh. There you go, guys. That's that done. Happy days. Looks absolutely fantastic. Just show the light is not the best from this angle with the light coming through, but hopefully you get a bit of an idea, guys. There, look at that. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Can be good there.
Yeah. Here you go, guys. That's the lovely big Tillandsia air plant there, right in the middle there with all its little friends. Looks absolutely great. And that's the kitchen window done. And now we're going to put the 2 Spanish moss upstairs in our bathroom window. Now here we are, got a little bathroom there, and Hans is just rearranging to make room for the 2 Spanish mosses. The lighting is really difficult in here, guys, because the bright light with the camera, hopefully you get to see.
It's direct in.
Yeah, it's direct in. There's not any other way I can sort of get it to film either. Hopefully you get a bit of an idea. There you go.
Over here, what do you think?
I think so.
Can it be there?
Yeah, there you go. That's the 2 Spanish.
Is it too tight for that one?
I think that looks okay. Move that other one across in the middle there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it can be there.
So there we go, guys. That's it all rearranged now. We've got the 2 Spanish moss here in the window, and with all the Tillandsias, and we're going to give these a good spray with rainwater and see how they go, as I think they need that extra bit of humidity and a little bit more shade in here than they did downstairs. And there you go here. Hopefully it should do well. And all these as well. So the little Spanish moss is absolutely thriving there. So there you go, guys. And a big thank you to Hansi for filming. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power from across the Emerald Isle. And until the next video, bye.